Donald Trump is a guy running for president. I just saw this earlier and I wanted to share it with everybody because it's the fucking coolest thing I've ever seen. This is people capitalizing on the Donald Trump attempted assassination. This is a proud page. First they jail him, now they try to end him. Trump assassination attempt trading card. Stand strong and show your support. Yes, please give me 5. Give me 15 of these. That is so amazing. Look, this is the 2024 Merrick Mint Donald Trump assassination attempt. It's got the WCG 10 gem. It's mint condition. Oh my God. They got the whole little background of it and him bleeding. I don't even think they have the right to use this picture. They got the presidential seal on there, even though they shouldn't be using that. This is literally just an absolute robbery. Unironically, it's illegal to sell unless they've licensed this photo, because a trading card is a licensed photo of a person, right? It's like you know how you couldn't take a Magic the Gathering card and take the picture out of it and say like this is a commemorative Magic the Gathering picture, right? Or you couldn't take a picture of a random like dwarf that somebody drew and be like, oh, this is fucking Gimlock, the fucking Brave, the new Magic the Gathering. You can't do that, you know, right? You can't do that for this. This is just absolutely copyright infringement. Like, if it's not a direct type of fraud, I think it's like fraud in the inducement or whatever, to just try to pretend that it's like officially from the United States. You used to not be able to sell this shit. You used to, like, there is such a massive market for illegal trash on Twitter that it is insane. The wild thing is I feel like they're just stealing ad revenue, just ripping ad revenue right out of the fucking sweaty little hands of whoever's running 4chan right now, because this used to be the only place you could see dog shit like that advertised. This picture belongs to somebody else. I also don't think that this is actually, I can't remember what WCG means, but they do the certification for like collectors, right? I guess maybe it's World Collectors Guild. That might make sense. But they're the ones that like say like, oh, this is a WCG rated 9.5 like mint, not mint gem Action 1 comic, so it's worth this amount of money kind of deal because it's this thing with this rating. Obviously it's in gem mint because they're selling it to you first, but like I don't think you can get it certified before you sell it. Not really, you know what I mean? I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe WCG doesn't give a shit. But, like, it's also worthless because who gives a fuck? It's like a brand new thing that nobody has yet. What the fuck? It's not a collector's item. It's the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. Shout out Donnie. I wonder if Donnie's even getting money from this. I kind of click the fucking proudpatriots.com. What? This was thrown together in 5 seconds. You can buy one of these Trump trading cards is $30. But, you know, most popular, get some for your friends. If you want to get some for your friends, buy 2, get 1 free. That you're just literally, it's just a piece of paper being printed off. It's not even like from an official like maker or something. Hero Brands. Is that even like a real company? Oh, herobrands.us. There's just multiple people. Our brands, Proud Patriots, Liberty Apparel, 17 Tactical America, devoted to faith. Careers, what can I do for you? Holy shit, this is so good. Affiliate manager, customer service rep, list monetization, paid media buyer. Oh, damn. You're fucking actually getting out there. What position are you applying to? Please indicate your willingness to work with a right-leaning conservative customer base. No. I love a fucking job that's just telling you right off the rip that you are going to be mistreated. Part of our hiring process for certain positions includes a practice project. This project is unpaid. Indicate your willingness to take part in a practice project by selecting the appropriate answer choice below. Oh my god, bro. Just kill me. Leave site. Working at Hero Brands, 3 reviews. Christopher Adams, 100% approve of CEO. Too many pros to list. There are absolutely no cons. I interviewed at Hero Brands in Glasgow, Scotland. Let's see who is this guy? Christopher Adams. Down the Trump merch rabbit hole. Doesn't look like any of these ones. Entrepreneur. Is this you? I'd say that's a pretty close match. That's just his picture on the Glassdoor thing. The Culture what? Let's see.
Hello, Culture Matters podcast. I'm so excited to introduce you to our guest. Before I do that,
hi, Jay.
Here's a quote I picked just for this episode.
I have a good work ethic. I like to learn. So it's like,
yeah, here he is.
Like, let me just.
We found him. All right. Did a little journalism. That's what it looks like. That's all it is. You just got to go double check. So we found him. Now we get to see. This is the dude behind the company, behind the Donald Trump trading card. I found him.
Take advantage of it. So that's kind of how I looked at it. So I always wanted to do more. And we can dive into some side entrepreneurial stuff that I did as a kid. But yeah, I kind of always had a vision to doing more.
Was that a 529 account?
I honestly don't remember.
That dude asks. He's just so intense about this.
Account?
This is probably his house, but it looks like he's in a motel, like filming this. Like this looks like he's filming in a microtel.
I honestly don't remember what the account was. I just know the funds were.
It's such a random question. I was trying to open one the other day for my kid.
Yeah.
And then I found out, well, you have to have a kid first.
Yeah, that'd be a good tax advantage. Like, hey, just keep deferring. I'm gonna have a kid. And then you don't. And you're like, there you go.
So yeah, the first business that you ever started.
Also, my man is very Julian from Trailer Park Boys coded. What the fuck are you doing? Just want to talk to you a little bit, Julian. I don't want to talk to you at all. I can't do fucking Julian. I gotta start.
Entrepreneurial.
Yeah. So,
my man got his haircut at the same place as my buddy Warkikia.
Feed store. My grandpa specifically, he immigrated during like when all the crazy Hitler stuff was going on. He was in Poland and came with his family and then started.
I respect that. I'm gonna watch this whole thing because it's gonna be fucking. We're the seventh view. You know what I mean? Let's see. I just want to see if he talks about the thing.
What is Hero Brands for people that don't know? What is what's the actual business? You mentioned e-commerce. Some people listening to this don't even know what that is, believe it or not. They may have brick and mortar entrepreneurs out there, right?
Yeah. So Hero Brands, our main brand is Proud Patriots, proudpatriots.com. And we have a couple other projects and brands under the Hero Brands umbrella, but Hero Brands targets the same customer. And essentially what we do is we provide various products and subscriptions and offerings to people that are passionate about America and more specifically like conservative Americans. So like the Trumpinator bobblehead with the tagline "I'll be back in 2024" is one of our items that are taking off right now. Before we hopped on, it was like later yesterday or this morning, I forget, but one of our team members shared it with me. Laura Trump shared it on her Instagram, and then even like a month ago, Trump was pictured with one of the bobbleheads on his private plane. So like this thing's doing really well and sales are going well. So it's just like, how can we create offerings? We identified a niche, people that want to be heard, and now we're creating products and services to best like meet. They want to voice their opinion and like have stuff to collect and point to that makes them feel heard and valued. So we're trying to best fill that need, and that's going to continue to ramp up over the next year and a half as the election plays out.
Yep. Good. There you go.
What do you think? What's the significance of symbolism to you?
When was this video posted? From the Quality 2008. From the episode description 4 weeks ago.
Totally random, philosophical quandary, right? Because you just pointed when you said that, it made me think of something like that, like something to stand for someone's thought or opinion. Or curious what you think.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, I don't think too much into that, or I guess.
How many subs? This guy's being interviewed by the other guy who has 510 subs.
Here, so I don't have a really good answer for you in terms of like how that relates to our business. It's just more of like I tie it to like, hey, is this product going to get into the consumer's hands, and when they receive it, are they going to be happy? And all these products were like, some of them are print on demand, but a lot of the ones more recently that are taking off, we're being intentional about dedicating time and money and resources into creating products that are unique to us, and we're creating the product, sourcing a sample, which is like a multi-month process, and then creating a production run, and then ordering and scaling and doing inventory management. It's a whole new thing and a whole new
Wow.
beast. But it all kind of just circles back to, I mean, symbolism's cool, but you can just cut shorter to the chase and like, hey, is this speak to the person that's going to be receiving it? Are they going to be happy when they receive it? And it's going to be a good quality product that lasts. I mean, that's kind of the boxes I try to check. And then of course, I'm a marketer at heart and manage like all the ads and affiliates and stuff. I have hands on. I'm not necessarily the one managing everything or working with them directly. But
I always love corporate bros. This guy's actually pretty dedicated. I love hearing them talk about their stuff. Like my man's literally just selling fucking Republican tchotchkes, and it's just he's got like all of the corpo talk wrapped around it and stuff. Like we're trying to hit our ends, and I want to have positive margins about this. And what we're trying to do is get a product in people's hands. But it's like, dude, you're selling fucking roadside trash. He's doing print on demand is fucking awesome. If I had to guess, he's probably not paying much in the way of license fees, but it'd be funny to find out that he's making a couple, like a cool 100,000 or something off of this. I wouldn't be surprised. One of my swindles I was planning on doing. If you don't know, this is a major industry. This is if there's any Trump stuff, I'll look it up. I'll go live stream at a fucking Republican event or something, or at least I'll go cover it and stuff, and maybe try to like get some interviews. Josh wouldn't help me because he would be the best person to help me, but I think he literally can't while he's working at his own thing. But this is a major industry. Let me just tell you right now. Do you have like $1,000 in seed capital, and do you want to turn that into $10,000? If the answer is yes, what you do is you go to one of these websites. I'll tell you how to do this. I'll tell you how to do this entire swindle, okay? You guys never fucking tell me. Printful.com, okay? So, print on demand with Printful. So what you do is you go to a place called Printful. Okay, there's a lot of other print on demand type deals, so you can go to Printful. Reject not essential. Okay, turn ideas into blah, blah, blah. Access all these tools. So you just basically get some stuff. If you don't if you're unscrupulous and you don't care, just steal Donald Trump artwork. Here's one of the easiest things that you can do. One of the easiest things that you can do. Find Donald Trump making a weird face. You know that? Put it in Krita, which is free, and then literally use the pen tool to draw around him until you have an outline. Then put next to that outline, find any fucking Trump tweet that you think is funny and complimentary to him. Like, he's going to put it back in a box. You know what I mean? They took a shot at him. Now he's taking his shot back. Something like that. You put that in standard fucking like Times New Roman font with little blocks over the top of it. That's going to cost you about $5 or $6 to print. If you pre-purchase 1,000 of those, you can lay the entire thing out on this, right? You lay it all out in here. If you keep it simple, these are screen printed. You see how it's like white? Keep it all to one outline. Don't try to get too fancy. Make sure that it's all just one color. Your printing costs are going to be non-existent. It's the cost of the shirt plus the cost of the silk screen, which is like $1, $2. Okay, you print up 1,000 of them, and then you just go to fucking any campaign stop with a little fucking bucket and like a hanger. If you go to like a Macy's, right, that's shutting down, or any like store that's shutting down, if you go to a lot of like Goodwills and stuff, they'll have old clothing racks from like Macy's, JCPenney's, etc. Get yourself a pack of hangers, put the shirts up, put the numbers, whatever they are, XL to fucking, you make sure you buy the type of shirt that is for fattest fucking human beings you've ever seen, because there's going to be people that literally look like the Wall-E human beings that are going to love this shit, okay? Always charge them whatever the fuck you imagine, okay, in your head. You can sell these things for $20 to $30 and burn through them. If you fucking buy a bunch of American flags, cheap-ass linen American flags from China, you can have those. You can take them to a screen printer. You can buy the screen printing kit and have it in your house and do the same thing with that Donald Trump. A screen printing kit to make your own screen costs maybe $40 if you want to make a bunch of them, or you can just order the screens offline. People will make them for you. Literally, you put the screen down, you put ink on it, shup, and then you move the thing. Put it down, chup. You can manufacture these things at the rate of like fucking 30 or 40 of them per minute if you get good at it. You take them out. It's Donald Trump's face an outline on an American flag, you will fucking sell these things like hotcakes. You'll sell them like hotcakes. And then when you're done, you can put it online. You can like fucking cross his eyes out. Oh no, just adjust it a little bit, sell it online, and just disintegrate your stock. And it's trash anyway, so you can always just throw it onto Mother Earth herself and let it poison the environment. Like, this is the swindle. That's the scam. That's the game. That's how you do it. Fuck, I wish I had some pictures on hand. If I gotta fucking hunt down my hard drive. I don't want to fucking search these things off rip, but I went and covered the entirety of Barack Obama's second presidential run whenever it was going on. Like, I was at the who do you run with against? Mitt Romney, I think it was. Was that Romney or McCain? It was Romney. McCain was the first one. I went to the official Romney victory party, which is at Toby Keith's bar. I love this bar and grill that doesn't exist anymore on the banks in Cincinnati, Ohio. And I sat and watched the Republicans get drunk and sad for hours and took pictures. But I took pictures of a bunch of these fucking people. Okay, so this is very common. This is from Oregon Public Broadcasting. So go ahead and this is a standard. This is actually kind of on the nice side. This is a standard of what you'll see. And it will be like a festival to walk into the event, right? You have to walk down some path. It'll be like a dirt path or like part hardball that goes from like the parking lot somewhere, and then they cut off. And the Secret Service shit is all going to be like over here somewhere. And then you have to walk through dozens of these. And they range in scale from a full setup like this guy has to literally a dude will pull his fucking Pathfinder up on the side of the fucking thing, sit underneath the awning with a literal fucking beer, drinking in front of the police, and be selling these things out of fucking buckets. And these people make thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. Like, if you are out of work, but you have a car and you can scrum up like $150, $250, and like there's silkscreen printing places in your neighborhood. I'm just going to tell you that right now, that will wholesale you a gigantic chunk, a collection of shirts. So they have the shirts. They'll sell you. It's Gildan, whatever. Gildan, Hanes. I can't remember what the fucking really good one is. Gildan's the most common one. 100% cotton. We have sizes double XS to 5XL. Get that. The standard accompaniment is like 20 mediums, 20 of the next size, 15, 10, 10, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, all the way out to the rare sizes because they cost more because the shirts are like larger. I'm upset because I'm a bigger person. My clothes cost more. Well, it's more fabric, asshole. Fucking expensive to make shirts for you, you big son of a bitch. Fucking it's twice as much fabric as I can get for selling one extra small shirt. You're killing me in the fucking ends. You take them shits out. If they're funny, they will sell like crazy. You wonder where do people get all this stuff? Where did my little Skeeter puppet, my Muppet guy, where did he get it? It's from shit like this. And thanks again. This is from the let me credit this guy real quick. This is from an Oregon Public Broadcasting story by Daniel Kurtzleben. Giorgio Vieira, AFP via Getty Images took this picture. These things are fucking everywhere. I really got to get... One of the things I'm going to buy when we're just a little bit bigger is I'm just going to get Getty Images. Getty or somebody. I might go with AP. I like AP a little bit more. Getty's sus. AP, I think an AP would be solid because then I can get AP stories and just read AP stories because it's AP. I'll just read AP stories. You could, by the way, if you want to, okay, let me tell you something else. Something you can do. If you buy the licensing rights, if you buy an AP, not a subscription like a newspaper subscription, if you buy a licensing subscription from the Associated Press, which is not cheap, but also like you get a lot out of it, you can read their stories if you follow the attribution as a news organization. You can just read AP stories. This is from the AP Wire. There might be some rules and regulations because I've never worked for a place that actually just only runs AP, but there's a lot of times your newspaper will be, we call it nothing but wire. Ain't nothing but wire. The whole front page is wire. The fucking internals is wire. We got nothing on the front page. No local on the front page. Very bad. But you can just get that shit and you can read it. Hey, this is from Jenna Kortzman of blah, 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 blah. Hey, there's an AP sponsor. If it's from AP, da, 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 Dateline, whatever. And then you just read it. There's a lot. You think I'm crazy, but that's what a lot of these fucking companies do. You have 6 or 7 of them. Don't get AP if you want to do economics reporting. Go with Reuters. Reuters has better overall economic stuff because they're focused on that. AP will give you the human side of it. Reuters will give you the number side. Yeah. People, what did you do with your journalism degree? People are like, your journalism degree, I don't know, how much did you pay for that? First off, that shit was fucking free. What with me being an American hero and all. But also, has anyone ever told you, how many swindles did I just give you guys? How many swindles did I just give you guys in a fucking minute? By the way, swindle. You might like that word. A black dude I worked with, I gotta give him credit. This is black excellence in fucking action. He gave me some of the best life advice ever. He wasn't even talking to me, but I listened. He was an older guy, and he said, everybody needs a job. Every man needs a job, a side hack, and a swindle. And I fucking internalized that. I fucking stole it from the black community. I don't know if that's a common saying in Cincinnati, but he said every man needs a job, a side hack, and a swindle. And I went, yes. That's it. So those are swindles. Swindles really like you get a little bit of nothing, something for nothing, right? That's what that is. Your job's your job. You need a 9 to 5. Why do you need a 9 to 5? I'm going to give you guys life advice real quick, okay? You can cheat the government out of money. Don't do it. That's illegal. Don't pay your taxes. You can cheat the government out of money. Get a real job. Always have a real tax-paying job. It doesn't matter what you do. Drug dealers, roofers who work under the table when you make most of your money off roofing, try to find a tax-paying job. You don't even have to do that much, but your tax-paying job will become how the government knows who you are. Your side hack is your other job that you got. Side hack can be all sorts of shit. My uncle's got a great one. My uncle's job is HVAC. His side hack is HVAC recycling. So it's a pain in the ass and you have to know a lot of shit because you can get fucking literally killed by taking apart HVAC systems. They're, depending on how complicated they are, they can be full of literal poison that will kill the shit out of you. He can take them apart and then sell the individual parts after like draining them and stuff. That's his side hack. Someone else who's not him, their swindle is that they're a bookie. So a swindle is a maybe not on the up and up. Or if it is even, it's like you don't do it all the time, but it's always good for a quick $500, $600, $2,000 or $3,000 with not that much effort in it. This is a swindle. Don't try to fucking make this your entire life. Okay? Don't. Election season's going to end and them shits is going to be worthless. Okay? It's not going to have Trump's name on it. It would actually be the best thing ever if Trump gets to run again if he loses, because all of these people are going to be like, I got three election cycles out of the same fucking president. Are you serious? Fuck yes. Fuck yes. This is a swindle. So now you know. But always keep that in your mind. You need 3 sources of income. A job, a side hack, and a swindle. This is a swindle. I showed you 2. You could do this grimy fucking drop shitting shit on like literally with your right hand for a few hours at work if you know how to put it all together. Don't do it as a whole job because it's going to fall out. Swindles always fall out. They're time sensitive. That's the thing. Side hack is good bonus money regularly, but it's not enough to live off of. And you don't want it to be your normal job, and it's better to not be because sometimes you can make a little money under the table. And you pay your taxes, but as a working fella, I have made under the table money before, and I am not remotely ashamed of it. You know what I mean? That's a side hack, then a swindle. That's how to make money in this fucking world. You might not like it, but if you're a working class person, you never heard that advice, that shit is solid. I've heard variants of it before, but that man put it in perspective. I think about it all the time. It's how I'm always operating. You haven't had that kind of job in a few years. What are you talking about? Damn, you stayed employed for 8 years. What the fuck? What era do you live in? Is this 1975? You kept the same job for 5 years? How the fuck do you do that? My side hack is collecting rent. Pop, 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 pop. That's a swindle.
Hope you enjoyed your time on the West Side.